Hi, my name is Bianca Rodriguez. I am the Board of Trustees President, and I am really honored to be a part of such an amazing team. You know, every year we have people who rotate off, people who rotate on, and of course, that changes the dynamics of how the group interacts. And I think that what has been most exciting for me has been seeing the dynamics at play. You get to see everybody at their best. If you don't know them, you get to know them because you work so closely with them. But most of the people, at least for me, I knew. And getting to see everybody really bring their strengths to the team is, in and of itself, for me, one of the most rewarding parts. The other surprising part of being on the board is that you get to see what goes on behind the scenes, but also I never realized before being on the board how many different moving parts there are to creating the church experience that we have. There are so many different moving parts, and it's quite humbling to be, kind of a small part of all of these major moving parts and getting to see people bring their talents and skills to these kind of, committees and subcommittees and ministries and working with all of the people. It's a very there's a lot of interpersonal relationships that are formed, that are not just formed, but also strengthened. And I think for me, one of the major draws of being at this church is that we are really a church of relationships. And, it's definitely an opportunity if you're interested in leadership, but also if you're interested in connection. I definitely would recommend considering the board. I would also like to say that I know that for me, when somebody said, "Hey, do you want to be, to run for vice president?" I kind of went, that sounds like a lot." And I just want to, let anybody who might be interested in the executive track, which is being vice president, president, and past president, that it's really not as scary as it sounds. You work with such an amazing, supportive group of people who really have your back. And like I said, everybody's bringing their strengths to the table because we all want to see success in this church. And so, I definitely would recommend if you're interested in the vice president track and, the executive track to go for it. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. The nominating committee is phenomenal and they should be able to answer any questions you might have. But yeah, I look forward to seeing, whoever is interested and whoever's going to join the board. I look forward to seeing you in the new year. It'll be my last year. So I look forward to seeing who's coming.